Hello? Hello? How's everyone doing? What is up? I'm back. A little bit delayed. Apologies. I had a little bit of a delay, but I'm here now. So how's everyone doing? Which day it is? I completely forgot. Oh, it's Tuesday. Right. Right. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That's good. How do you do, Krysa? And Von Clark? What is up? Let's wait for some more people to tune in. Surely. It will be great. So today we're probably just, I guess playing some World of Warcraft. We have to play some Season of Discovery. I want to play it again. Because, unfortunately, I love World of Warcraft. But I do want to make one reaction video before we start. So I guess I'll just wait for more people to arrive. But in the meantime, tell me how you guys are doing. There we go. The weather is killing me. You too. Man, it's crazy. It's like everyone on my stream, or everyone like my Discord server, are just suffering from constant heat waves. It's kind of hilarious, man. I just have an AC. Like, don't you have an AC? Like, why you guys don't have ACs? It's actually incredibly important to live. I feel like if I didn't have an AC, I would have like died in my room. The old AC was broken on me for like 1 day, and I couldn't even sleep. That was crazy. Holy Apple is back. I'm here every day. La Spookx. Where you live, General? In the middle fucking east. That's why I'm brown. It's crazy, right? And I mean, I would be dead, man. Like, I would be dead with no AC. Also, hello to everyone tuning in. We'll just, we'll wait a couple of more minutes before we watch this very, very cool Mad Season Show video. I think it's nice. You can tell he's in the Middle East by the windows. Really? Dude, people told me that. That's bullshit, or are you making that up? Like, are you making that up, or is this like real? You can tell where someone is from the windows? That would be crazy. But it sounds, I don't know. It sounds exaggerated, but also kind of true. I wonder. Maybe there's like a GeoGuessr trick you can learn. There's this one guy, he can tell where you are. He can tell where you're at from a single pixel. That guy is scary. I forgot his name. Oh, it's true in the Middle East and America we got different windows? Really? That's interesting. I never paid attention to it. But maybe that's just me. Damn. Let's clear that. Oh, you usually have a glass window. I do have glass on my window, if you like mean that, but you have like the fold things. You have like the fold things that's glass? Because the window itself, obviously, like it's barred by glass. But that's interesting. That's interesting. I need to learn more GeoGuessr tricks. I think that's kind of cool. Guys, let's wait just maybe 5 more minutes, and then we can start the stream. In the meantime, we can chat. We'll wait for more people to tune in. I guess Tuesday are not the best days of streaming. When I live in Puerto Rico, we got windows in the Middle East like a metal thing, but no glass and always knob to turn. Oh, we don't have that. That's interesting. I mean, people told me we have like, I guess, somewhat similar to Europe, but Europe has this window where it's like you turn it like that and then you open it. I never got the concept of it. I have like traditional, just open that shit window. Kind of like 2 doors. But I guess that's something. I don't know. I never complained. People told me I need to start opening my windows and that shit always off. But I never open my window. I'm a true gamer. I don't want sunlight. Like, why would I want that? Ah, man. Oh, hey there, Zeke. How do you do? How do you do? We're waiting for people. We're waiting for a little bit more people, and then we can start a stream. We can start officially. Or maybe we can, and people just, I guess, pick up later. I think people are not really into the WoW content as of now. Maybe I just need to start, and it's kind of like it is what it is. Wait, someone sent me a message? Okay. Oh, you got a central AC, but the computer ignores the AC. Computer is making your room flame on like the Human Torch. It's, whenever I got this PC, I got like a pretty beast of a machine. Like, it's normal 99% of the time, but whenever you play a very graphically demanding game, dude, it's like 5 degrees hotter in the room. It's crazy. Because you're kept in a room with this computer, and it generates so much heat. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. But I guess it is what it is, right? It's the price we pay for power. But it's definitely worth it. Okay, I think we're good to start. I don't think we're gonna get more people today. Oh, that's because today is a great Vol Day for WoW Retail. Also that, and I think just generally speaking, I know Tuesdays, they feel kind of off. But I guess it is what it is. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Once the community grow large enough, we'll gain enough people to start the stream normally. We can just start the stream and start. Hey there, Barbuck, how do you do? How do you do? Now we can officially start the Mad Season Show video. Let me just mute the sound. People will join in later. It's fine. No worries. Let me close that shit up. And doing as good as we can in Bloody Heat. Yeah, we just spoke about it. I said my community suffer from insane heat waves. Guys, what if I tell you that I'm sending those heat waves because you don't sub? But if you will, and if you use Prime Sub, I might just disable that. I don't know. I have powers, guys. You don't know it yet. You just don't know. But anyway, I think we can start. We can officially start the stream. We waited 10 minutes exactly. Is that RuneScape? Nah, he's using RuneScape. Like, this video is about World of Warcraft lawsuits on private servers. Like, Mad Season Show just really love RuneScape. I really need to try this game, you know? I don't know, man, so many people are talking about it. I might just try it one day. Yeah. That's because you set the WoW community on fire? What do? I don't do anything. Like, I just call it what it is. It's Blizzard you should blame. Which is ironic because, you know, Blizzard should put things in ice. Yeah, if you want me to sub, you'll have to host another Where Wounds Meet Whale stream. I'm poor. True. Nah, I need that. Don't worry, we're getting back to it. Wait, tomorrow I think is the Where Wounds Meet stream? Yeah, tomorrow. I postponed it. It was supposed to be today, but I'm kind of waiting for Wallopus to return. Yeah, you Flame Blizzard? Man, listen. I'd have no problem whatsoever saying Blizzard did something good. The problem is they don't. Like, what can I do, man? Like, I want to love World of Warcraft. I just can't. Retail, I mean. It just... Blizzard completely screws it up every single time. I don't want to be against Blizzard. I just want Blizzard to listen to the community and build a great game, but it's never going to happen because they don't care. That's why Classic Plus is more than likely going to be trash after a couple of months. Because Blizzard don't care. I'm pretty sure Blizzard would take the laziest way possible with Classic Plus 2, unless they copy Turtle WoW, which I really hope they did. But we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. Apparently Riot MMO is like 2028 or something like that, but that was a very weird leak. So nobody's really sure. Yeah, I have a complicated abusive relationship with WoW Retail. We all had, man. Like, well, we were all there. It's okay. You'll get out of it. I got out of it in BFA. I couldn't take it anymore. And, like, that's it. Like, I was done. Right? You play through Warlords of Draenor. You play through Legion. You suffer. It's not fun. You're just out. You're out. And I thought about buying Shadowlands. No, I actually purchased Shadowlands. But after I seen the beginning of it, I instantly got a refund. Thank God it was approved too. I remember that day. It was a good day. It was a very, very good day. So yeah. Anyway, it's time to start the WoW stream. So we're going to start with a Mad Season video. It seems really fun. So guys, I hope you're ready. This is a very short one. Only 11 minutes long, so we'll have a lot of time to play, which is always nice. So yeah, I guess it's time. I guess it's time to officially start the stream, and what better way to do it with a Mad Season video, freshly made just a couple of hours ago. Apparently, it's about Blizzard completely demolishing every single competitor in their way through legal acts. Wow, so crazy. I mean, Blizzard just used to make a great product, and everything else just crumbled. Just look at Rift, rest in peace, by the way. And now, all they do is fight legal battles with private servers. Absolutely wild.
Hey guys, what's up? Mad Season here, back with another video for you.
His character is bald.
Hits just keep on coming for the World of Warcraft private server community. Recently it was made public that yet another one has been put into Blizzard sites. This time it's Ascension World of Warcraft, which is a private server group with multiple projects under their belts, including a couple of Classic Plus-esque servers. A lot.
I mean, you know what's crazy? I thought Blizzard were never going to touch Ascension, but I was wrong. I was so wrong about that. Like, you guys were right. You actually told me they're gonna come for Ascension. I didn't believe that. I thought that Ascension was different enough that Blizzard wouldn't care. Because Ascension was just a bunch of random assets thrown together, pretty much. It was more like a mod you'd see on Minecraft rather than a tangible Classic Plus experience. And people liked it, and that was good. But I didn't think Blizzard would care. Apparently I was wrong. Maybe the acquisition of APOC by Ascension is what triggered Blizzard. I'm not really sure. But anyway, yeah, it was so weird.
Suit has officially been engaged by Blizzard Entertainment. And much like with the Turtle WoW coverage, I just wanted to make a video about it here, kind of talking about some of the details and maybe comment on the future of private servers / Classic Plus in general. Before we begin, I do want to put my usual disclaimer. I'm not a lawyer. I 100% can get things wrong in this video. This is basically just all my understanding after having gone through the documents, and I'll try my best to summarize it and to be accurate and not spread misinformation, but I'm definitely capable of mistakes. And in the spirit of accurate information, I will have the public documents listed in the description if you would like to view them yourself. if you think I misinterpreted or misunderstood something. So just to set the stage here first, if you don't know what's been going on with Blizzard, they've been very active in the legal world against private servers as of late, having just recently getting the very popular Turtle WoW server shut down.
Yeah, very active is an understatement, by the way. Blizzard literally invoked the RICO Act. In fact, if you don't know what that means, it basically used it to target criminal organizations overseas. So Blizzard treated Turtle WoW and Ascension as a mafia, which is crazy. This is absolutely outlandish and preposterous, but it just goes to show to which length Blizzard are willing to go to when it comes to money. Listen, they have bots, rampant botting issue inside of World of Warcraft for years. They did not take care of it. Turtle WoW managed to do that. Blizzard, apparently they can't. The game sucks balls. They shipped the game with literal command bugs inside of raids, even though that was known in the PDR. And I'm talking about the recent Midnight patch, by the way. And they did not fix that. Apparently, they don't have enough money for developers or QA testers, anything like that. But they have the manpower to sue some fans overseas. You guys starting to understand what I'm saying when I talk about Blizzard truly does not care about you? Do you guys see it now? Blizzard could do anything that they want. They can make retail good like that. They choose not to. And that's what you need to pay attention to.
Server that launched many years ago and slowly over time built off of the base vanilla version of the game with various changes that many would describe to be Classic Plus, such as, new areas, quests, dungeons, raids, balance changes, professions, and much more. They became extremely popular in recent years as the desire for a Classic Plus experience has increased, but it ended up being a little too popular as
insane numbers
started boasting record-breaking
500,000 active players worldwide. I think that post was what got him. I think that if Turtle WoW never boasted about insanely huge player counts, Blizzard would be less incentivized to sue them. But I think they would have been sued regardless. It was just, maybe it would buy them another month or two. But for the most part, I think that was got him. I think that what got him. Okay, whatever. I have just brain lag there. I think at the end of the day, they shouldn't have done this. But you know what? For the sake of the game, I enjoyed every minute of it. Turtle WoW used to call Blizzard developers on Twitter. It was glorious, man. I covered that and it was beautiful. Yeah, I hate retail and it's absolute garbage developers. Based.
Numbers.
Same.
They started advertising the game using Google's AdSense program.
There we go.
Directly poking the
There you go. They're calling them out on Twitter.
Social media posts. So Blizzard first hit them with a cease and desist, which is basically an order to stop doing this or else we're going to sue you. That ended up being ignored, leading to the actual lawsuit with all of the fixings and much more, including a RICO charge, which claimed that Turtle WoW and those running it were operating this multinational criminal enterprise. This was part of the RICO Act, which was used to take down the mafia, by the way. And Turtle resisted at first.
Told you.
Many people believed them to be immune due to their geographical location of not just the server, but also the employees who were affiliated with it. They made a plea.
No one is immune. If you're operating overseas, you can be caught and you can be, in some sort of way, to a certain degree, be punished. Okay, now the way they did it with Turtle WoW, obviously they couldn't get their real address and all that stuff because they were hidden. The way that they did get them is creating a ring of fire around them. So basically they disabled PayPal so they couldn't take any donations. They disabled their Discord server. They disabled anyone who was working with them. And that way they smoked them out. They had no other way to go except, taking the defeat. They took the L. Unfortunately, but that's how it worked.
The attempt with Blizzard to, basically work with them. But at the end of the day,
they should have dropped the Blizzard diss track. I think they're still saving it for the doomsday.
If we fuck with the money of people who have enough money to do something about it, that something will be done about it. And just about a month ago, as of this posting, after enormous legal pressure, the server did announce its shutdown. And why am I mentioning this? Well, it's because pretty much the exact same process has been started for Ascension. So Ascension WoW has been running since 2016. On their website, they claim to have hosted over 1 million players over their decade-long tenure. And
yeah, which is so crazy because how many people ask Blizzard for this, man? Like, people wanted classless servers for so long. I even remember that. People wanted the freedom to, like, build your own character, do, level up, make it kind of like a roguelite. But Blizzard never got to it because they don't care. They don't want to make fun stuff. They want to make money fast. Instead of wasting time developing a new mod, they make like 7 different cache store mounts, and that's what they care about. That's where their priorities lie. Instead of making the game fun, they want to make the shop more excessive and predatory.
hosting a variety of servers from vanilla to expansions like Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and Classic Plus type of servers. Not being super familiar with their work, I'll try my best to explain it. And from what I gather, their most popular one right now is Bronzebeard, which advertises beyond Classic Plus, and
it's not Classic Plus.
You would see on most people's lists of what they think Classic Plus is. But a big difference is that it's running on the Wrath of the Lich King client in this sort of hybrid with Wrath talents, XP.
Yeah, and it has infinite buffs. It has infinite NPCs following you around, giving you quests and free items. It has all of the most predatory Eastern MMO slop cash up gacha items. And on top of that, everything is sped up like 5x%. Which, like 5x straight up. It's insane. It's not even remotely close to Classic. It's not Classic. Never call it Classic. It's retail. It's not Classic.
Rates and so on. They also have Area 52, which operates on the classless system, where you kind of build your own custom characters using any class spell or talent in the game. Kind of like a roguelike spin on the game.
Yeah, exactly. People have wanted that for years.
Version is split up into different eras and expansions. And there's also Elune, which is a seasonal mode with another roguelike spin on it, where after level 10 you start getting random talents and abilities, so everybody's characters are completely unique from each other. There seems to be more, but from my admittedly limited knowledge, these are the main ones that people actually play. And there's also Project Epoch, which is another variety of Classic Plus.
Yeah, I really wanted to play that.
This was initially made by another team, but they lacked the infrastructure to host all of the people trying to play it, and they suffered a catastrophic launch. And because of that, they handed over the infrastructure of the project to Ascension WoW, but it seems like they never recovered from the poor launch, from what I'm to understand, and nobody really plays it. But that is another server that wasn't made by Ascension, but they're the ones who are hosting it. So now things are being moved forward with the actual lawsuit, similar to Turtle WoW, with the same RICO charge being cited. But a major difference is that where people thought that Turtle WoW had some sort of immunity due to it operating outside of the United States, Ascension, for the most part...
Because people are mostly high on copium, hopium, and delirium. And it's doubly true for WoW Classic players. We just want a good experience. We're willing to take any bait. But no, I actually knew this was coming. I always said whenever I quit Turtle WoW after like hitting max level, well, almost. I think I was like 1 level away from max. I knew that this game was about to die. And it kind of took the wind out of me because I wanted to swap my character. I played an Arcane Mage, and towards the end of the leveling there, I wasn't really a huge fan of it. So I wanted to swap to a Shaman tank because apparently you can do that there. Which, by the way, it's what I'm doing currently in Season of Discovery. So, I digress. I wanted to play a new character, and whenever I wanted to open that new character, I told to myself, this server is about to be shutting down soon. I knew it. They flew way too close to the sun. I could tell, man. Like, I could tell Blizzard were fixing their gaze on them. And I mean, like, gaze and, like, looking at them, okay? Not the other way around. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. But unfortunately, I was right. I really hoped that I would be wrong. But no. I knew that Blizzard were about to take them down. I knew that Classic Plus was about to be revealed on September on the upcoming BlizzCon. It's never going to happen. They would never let another competitor take this many players from them. Never. 500,000 is a crazy number. Multiply it by the money it takes for one sub, and don't even add the potential cash up monetization they can pull off of that.
It seems to be operating within it. Specifically, the company associated with it is in Nevada, but apparently it's like a shell company, sort of, and the actual servers hosted in France. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't really understand it myself, so I don't want to talk too much about that. But it's not really that important because, more importantly, many of the employees and people associated with Ascension WoW are US based, including, as Blizzard alleges, even the owners of the server, who they say are the masterminds of the project, and they're located in Akron, Ohio, and Nashville, Tennessee. So the big difference here from
how they even found him?
These international protections that ultimately were not enough for Turtle WoW exist even less for Ascension and the people operating it. And it's not looking good right now, since, you know, theoretically it's much easier, of course, for Blizzard to reach these people. You might remember in the discovery phase of the Turtle WoW lawsuit, Blizzard's strategy basically revolved around going after the employees that were easiest to reach, which were located in the United States, in order to get more information about
probably Discord docs him
server and things
that
such
can be
as
true.
How much money
I
they've
can
been
see that,
making and so on and so forth. Going more into the actual details, like I said, it's a lot of the same stuff with Turtle WoW coverage. It's a complaint filed by Blizzard Entertainment against Project Ascension. They cite copyright infringement of their IP Warcraft, and that the private server is allowing unauthorized access to a modified version of their game without their consent. Like Turtle WoW, Ascension is apparently monetized through donations, and according to Blizzard, they've allegedly generated millions of dollars of revenue.
Is that true? I wonder. I know this is like an allegation because you can't know the exact number. They haven't really been publishing it, but it sounds about right. I know that Ascension has existed for a long time now, and only recently it got like really insane traffic, so that's kind of Blizzard gave them the hammer. But I can definitely see how they earned millions. It is possible. If you have, let's say, 200k people playing this game, and Turtle WoW had like 500,000 worldwide, so if Ascension had like 200k, which is even less than half of this, but since they're aggressively monetizing their cash up, I can see how they got a milli. Yeah, I can see that. That's plausible, in my opinion.
And, you know, they operate it through these shell companies and conceal their identities, and they actively market the service through paid advertisements.
Yeah, it only takes a couple of whales, exactly.
You know, they have all of this money to be offering out these advertisements. Of course, there has to be a sizable profit that they're making, right? And much like with the Turtle WoW lawsuit, Blizzard's now going to be going through the discovery phase. They're going to be pinging payment processors, Discord DMs, other financial...
Yeah, $1 million is nothing for Blizzard, which is the funny part. No, you don't really get it. It was never about like the million. It was about the dishonor that Blizzard got. Blizzard got upstage by a bunch of fans. It's like the Iron Man meme, like Tony Stark made this in a cave with a bunch of scraps. It's exactly the same. That's what Turtle WoW and Ascension done. And they upstaged Blizzard, it made them look bad, and since it made them look bad, they actively lost more and more players. And Turtle WoW calling them out on Twitter didn't really help either. It just expedited the entire process. So this is what it's really all about, because Blizzard didn't care for years. Turtle WoW existed for 8 years before being put on the grill. Ascension has existed for many years as well. So it clearly never the case. They only went on Blizzard radar once they started to gain popularity. There's a correlation there.
Financial vendors and basically just gathering as much information as possible.
Yeah, you cannot make a private server using another company IP and monetize it. Of course. Nobody's advocating for it. Like, I always say, piracy is illegal. You should just support a real product. But at the same time, if the real product is trash and Blizzard is treating their player base like idiots and rats, we shouldn't support them either. I'd much rather have a great private server that doesn't milk my money than a Blizzard retail product currently. So, listen, I'm not advocating for piracy. I would like to give Blizzard my money in good faith. But Blizzard need to act in good faith too. It's a both-way street, right? It's a two-way street. You can't just take. You need to give something back.
Possible to see who's involved with it, how much money they're making, and it also looks like they're going to be trying to get that money as well. They do use a lot of the same argumentation. I mean, why not? After all, it worked. They go on to say that Ascension hosting the server causes damage to their IP and reputation. And
there we go. There we go. You see? That's the moneymaker. That is it. We got it. We got him. This is the line that Blizzard truly cares about. Defendant activities have damaged and threatened to continue damaging Blizzard reputation and goodwill. True. True. It's definitely not the Cosby suite. It's definitely not the fridge rating or the cube crawling. It's a bunch of fans making a better game than they do with their own assets. True.
It essentially takes money out of Blizzard's pocket since, people can play it without paying them. You might be asking what they want. Of course, they do want the servers shut down. And like I said, they are seeking monetary damages, and they're trying to get the money that Ascension has earned over the years. And that's essentially.
Oh my god! That's just rubbing salt in the wounds at this point. Like, do you really care? It's just a couple of doubloons. Just let them have it. No, man, they want everything. They want it gone.
It's going to happen, but it is the early stages of the lawsuit where they're throwing out summons and giving people time to lawyer up and respond. After which point, surely, just like Turtle Wild, they'll be going through the discovery phase and all that. People have different reactions. As usual, you have
there we go. Yeah, a lot of these people we met them
going at it. The private server people are not pleased. The Blizzard people are celebrating the fact that they're not pleased, and these two groups, kind of go at it from time to time. Whatever the case is, if you ask.
Yeah, listen, I think both sides of the aisle kind of act in a very extreme way. Even though I am on the classic server Andy, I really wish Turtle Wild would have lived. I do understand the other side as well, but I don't understand the gloat. Like, why are you so happy? I have so many people in my comments whenever I cover this video, these type of videos, and I'll bet I'll have it like on this video exactly the same way. Is people are like, yeah, they shut them down, like, you bunch of losers, like, go play the official thing. Like, dog, why are you so happy? You're getting screwed just as much as I do. I don't get it. Like, why are you running defense for a multi-billion-dollar company that clearly does not care about you, clearly doesn't have your best interest in mind? All they're looking is to milk you and give you the lowest effort product for maximum price available. What are you doing? You actually had private servers making Blizzard think twice about their next product. And it worked for Classic. It worked for Classic with Nostalrius, and now we're seeing it with Turtle Wow and Classic Plus. So clearly, private servers did a very good service. So why are you gloating? That's the most idiotic thing I can imagine.
It's just yet another sign that Blizzard's planning to do a Classic Plus of their own. Like, this isn't even the end of it. There's another server called Stormforge.
Oh yeah, that's the next one.
And they actually complied with it.
Yeah,
so
they're
seemingly doing everything they can to
yeah, they didn't want to get publicly doxxed, so everyone's like, you know what, we're tapping out. It's fine.
Squelch any and all competition within the Classic Plus market. Just like how they did with Nostalrius back in 2016 before announcing their own version of Classic, which is now in Mist of Pandaria, aka one of the expansions that created the desire to go back to vanilla to begin with, which I've mentioned a million times makes absolutely zero sense, but I digress. But the fate of Ascension seems to be pretty set in stone, considering the precedent set by Turtle, and putting the specific details of the lawsuit aside. I think it really is just about sending a message. In the past, Blizzard really has just kind of let the private servers go under the radar, unless they become really popular, like with Nostalrius. But it seems like this year they've really flipped a switch, and they're being super aggressive in the pursuit of these servers, which has a big impact on, obviously, the private World of Warcraft server scene, but also private servers for any MMO or online multiplayer games, because it's all about precedence, and people for sure will be mentioning not only Turtle WoW in discussions of legality or international protections from IP infringement.
I think it's just a matter of clearing the ground for the upcoming Classic Plus announcement. I think that's really it. They want to make sure they have zero competition out there in the wilderness waiting to yank their players. Because people, imagine if Classic Plus came out and it wasn't up to par with Turtle WoW standards. You know how embarrassing that would be for Blizzard? If people constantly compared their official version to Turtle WoW, a fan-made private server, and it constantly upstaged them, that would have been embarrassing. That's why Blizzard did what they did.
Enforcement, but also now Ascension as well. So, yeah, big moment in the world of gaming, particularly MMOs. Just like with the Turtle WoW situation, if there's anything like big or worthy to report on, I'll probably make a follow-up. But I don't know, it seems to me that the direction this is going is pretty clear and predictable, so I'm not sure if that'll really be needed. So probably Ascension will make a statement, either complying or shutting down. They haven't said anything yet, at least as of this recording. They might pull a Turtle WoW and try to work out a deal with Blizzard, and probably Blizzard won't really care about that, and they'll just continue to apply pressure until they get what they want. I think that the whole process will probably be faster this time, since it seems like the people affiliated with the server are largely US based. All in all, Turtle WoW took like 8 months start to finish, but I think this one will probably conclude much faster. But I guess we'll have to see. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching the video.
Wow, great video. Great video by Matt Season Show. I'm sorry I talked over this so much. I already doubled the time of the runtime of this video. Like, I just had so much to say about this. I truly miss Turtle WoW, man. It will never be the same without it. I just hope, and it's wishful thinking, I know, that Classic Plus may somehow be up to par. Okay, but I don't think that would happen. Realistically speaking, I don't think that would happen. Wait. Okay, let's play the game. Unfortunately, on that notion, in a very sharp turn, we're gonna play World of Warcraft. Imagine that. Imagine the hypocrisy. Just playing WoW. Everyone who wants to play with me, you can log into the game now. Yeah, seems like Blizzard is going extra hard against private servers this year. Yeah, they're clearing the stage for Classic Plus. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Let me just yeah, same timing as Nostalrius. Exactly. It's on purpose too. Like, make no mistakes. Make absolutely no mistake. The only time to shut down private server is before a big announcement in the space. Exactly. That's why people are connecting the dots, right? It's because they know. Like, listen, Classic Plus will 100% be announced at this BlizzCon. There's a reason why they made it earlier this year too. Because it shouldn't have been the case. Oh shit, I need to use my Hearthstone. I forgot. I told myself that I need to log in and use my Hearthstone and I completely forgot. All that Blizzard can pull off is Season of Discovery. It's so funny. And it's not even innovative. It's just like they're pulling abilities from different expansions. It's such a lazy fucking attempt. Like, holy shit. It's so lame. But I guess it is what it is. Okay, let's see. Where is Wait, I have like gray quests. Damn. So it feels bad, man. Uh-huh. Well, what do I need to do? Fire Tar, Razormane Spellcasters. Are they there? I forgot where they are. Dude, we're Wailing Caverns level almost. What is that? Oh, we are Wailing Caverns level? Wow, the XP boost is insane. Yeah, I'm at the bargaining stage with Classic Plus. Just don't do Heroic Epic Edition. They will. I'm already preparing you. You need to mentally prepare for that. Okay, I need to delete both of these quests, I guess. Just, you're leveling up too quick in this game. Win already? Yeah, we are. You haven't been following? Shame on you. Oh, Chen Keg, empty keg quests. What a reference. Fungal spores. I need to disable some quests. Yeah, it's such a bad president right out of the gate. They don't care about that. Unfortunately, they do not care about that. That's their major issue. I mean, if Blizzard cared about the way that they look, they wouldn't have done the shit that they do. Yeah, $90 Classic Plus starter pack. You know, it's you're laughing at it. It's going to be a real thing, man. Like I'm telling you right now, this shit is real. 100%. Like, this is going to happen. Like, make no mistake. It will happen. Yeah, pass me the leadership. So I can do my thing. Thank you. I'm clapping some raptor cheeks. We can do Wailing Caverns today. Barbecue leveled up? Oh, you are. Okay, you have. That's great. Man, I missed World of Warcraft. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this game is just so much fun. Unfortunately, it pains me deeply giving Blizzard more doubloons, but this is like truly the only best game out there. Yeah, the leveling is extremely fast. I guess it's because of the catch-up and Discover's Delight buff. But it is what it is. Yeah, they do it in retail every expansion, the Epic Edition, $90. Yeah, it's insane. And if you'll get, listen, I'm not really accepting of the $90 package, but if they'll give people earlier access, I'll actively lose my mind. I really pray to God they would not do that shit. I don't know if it will happen or not. I just hope it won't. That's all I can say. Okay, let's heal ourselves. I almost died because I forgot to use my buffs. Any flowers I need to click? Any flower boys? Oh, I found it. The spores. Damn. I love the quests around this area. Yay, Shaman Tank? Yes. Shaman Tank is the best way possible. It did not exist in Classic, even though it should have. So now we're making up for lost time. Ah, dude, I love Classic so much. It's unfortunate. What if they do what Ashes of Creation did at the first $600 early access? I'm gonna make so much farm content out of it. You know what? I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. But no, obviously that would be stupid. Oh, you're gonna respec to Affliction? Affliction here is good. Yeah, Classic Shaman Tank is doable to an extent, but in SoD it blows it out of water. Man, it's like really impossible to get in like regular World of Warcraft, but in Season of Discovery it's finally a thing, so yeah. I really wanted to try it in Turtle WoW as well. Unfortunately, I never got the opportunity to do so. I wonder why. Shame on you, Blizzard. Wait, what do we need to do? Where are Duckquillbores? I really want to find Duckquillbores. Also, we can almost start gathering Wailing Cavern quests. And then we can hit the Wailing Caverns. So today we'll probably hit the Wailing Caverns. More than likely. Damn. The Raptor Quest head. Dude, I never forgot it was this. Wait, I'm not gonna... The Barons always look this way. I don't know why. They feel like they're looking way better for some reason. Maybe I'm coping here. I don't know. It kind of feels good. Already have the Serpent Bloom quest. Well, that's good.
It's too far away.
It looks better than on the vanilla client. Yeah, it does feel like it's looking a little bit different. I mean, I don't know. It surely feels like it. But yeah, speak to me, guys. Speak to me in chat. What do you want to talk about while we play Classic? Like, don't make me talk to myself here. Say something. Say anything. What the fuck is this? Is that a grave? What is that? What in God's name is that? Oh. I'm assuming it used to do something. But now it doesn't. Interesting. We have Boon of Black Fathom. Increase. What? What are all of these buffs? I don't know, man. It's confusing. Yeah, because of retail infrastructure? I guess. Yeah, a lot of random shit used to how to you got the runes. I assume so. Okay, sure. That's fine. Just getting the raptor heads. I'm out of range. But it's so fun to play like Shaman tank. With all of the new stuff.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Yeah, Blizzard changed their name to Breastard because they drained the milk out of whales. Bruh. Come on. Why you do me like that? But true. Absolutely. I mean, what can you do, man? It is what it is. It's so unfortunate that that's the case. We all wanted a good-ass Turtle WoW and private server scene. But nobody cares anymore. I need to disable that shit. Rare scanner. Just disable it from the add-ons. Where is it? Okay, perfect. Bro. Wait, someone just buffed me? Oh, the druid. I didn't pay attention.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Just want to see my lightning bolt damage. It's garbage. Okay, sure. Yeah, you gotta stop supporting the game. I respect the criticism, but to hop on Blizzard game right after this is whack. True. But unfortunately for me, they killed my private server. So there's no way for me to go. And there's nothing else for me to play. Like, it is what it is. At least I'm tame enough to criticize the game properly. Good old Blizzard? Exactly. As we know. And by the way, the stop supporting Blizzard argument, it will never work. You know why? Because whales exist. And whales are what holding Blizzard. It's not players like me. It's literally whales. There's a reason I haven't played 8 years. I haven't touched a Blizzard like server, like nothing. The game only made more money. You know how? Because of whales. There's a reason why Blizzard are aggressively monetizing their shop. They are untouchable. That is just reality. All we can do is scream so they can give us a better product. But boycotting Blizzard doesn't work. It never will. And that's like the cold hard truth. And that's very, very unfortunate. And believe me, it displeases me to say that. It's just reality. Yeah, I don't know why Blizzard just doesn't admit they fucked up. The reason there's so many private servers because they're not offering service or experienced player asking for. Because that would take personal responsibility from Blizzard. And you think they actually care about that shit? Damn, dude, they don't care about anything. They literally could not care less. Wait, anyone here? Lok Tamani? Where's that quest? I have no idea, never mind. Yeah, sunken cost fallacy losers and bot mafia keeping it alive. Exactly. Leveling big too fast make it boring. I know. I really wish that wasn't the case. How you do? How do you do? Yeah, kill that chicken. Just slay it. It is what it is. So what do we need? I need to... Oh, fuck. What the hell was that? Ah, I have a flying shit in my room. Wait. Die. Oh, I got him. I got him good. I got him good. Wait. I'll put his body in a paper. And I'll throw him out. That was sent by Bobby? Exactly. I cooked him. Don't even worry about this. Oh shit, I was on auto walk this entire time. But yeah, anyway, as I was about to say, boycotting Blizzard never works, and it never will. And that's very unfortunate, but it's reality. Wait, are there elites in here? Oh shit, an extremis. Dog. Okay, this idiot is coming to me.
Far away.
Yeah, Blizzard devs act like a breakup when the other person made the most of the mistakes and she tries to tell you we both mess up. True. Actually true. Yeah, sunk cost fallacy whales doesn't mean you still have to keep your addiction playing this garbage while also supporting them. I'm sure you can put your time into something else. I tried, man. I tried. There is no other MMO I enjoy. Literally nothing. I've tried everything. Like, believe me, brother. I've been there. No MMO is even remotely close to classic World of Warcraft. Nothing. Literally nothing. Oh, we need loot on free-for-all. I swapped it. True, brother, I'm in the same boat. I know. We're all WoW addicts. Listen, if there was a single MMORPG out there that is even slightly below classic World of Warcraft, I would have been on that boat right alongside you. There isn't. It doesn't exist. Classic WoW is and will forever be the best MMORPG out there. It is what it is. Yeah. You can, you can't stop because no other MMO gets close. Exactly. And that's why you see so many people like me complaining about it and still playing it. Like, I'm not the only one. And I'm always calling out the fact that I'm a damn hypocrite. But it's just the addiction, man. I cannot beat it. It is what it is.
It's too far.
It is what it is. And I tried every MMO under the sun, too. It's not like I did not try. I have tried. I've tried every one of them. Unfortunately, nothing works. Ooh, there we go. Last one. Surely it would drop.
I need to get closer.
Okay, there we go. I'm finally done with this quest. Think we can kind of hit Ratchet. But I have so many lame quests. Man, I still need to do my Shaman quest. I have absolutely no idea where to get it from. I'll check. This is Serpent Bloom. Oh, there it is. It's up the road. How did I not pay attention? All of these quests. So I think level 20 will be safe to... Level 21 probably is the sweet spot for Wailing Caverns, right? Maybe 20 even. 21. Yeah, at 18 you should probably prepare for Stone Talon. I already took a couple of quests there. I prepared myself. I need to, like... Let's get the Harpy Raiders out of here. It's abandoned garbage. Yeah, that is unfortunate, but I get it. I'm glad I lost from the addiction playing myself. I plan since the beta data of WoW. I'm happy for you, man. I'm glad you managed to do that. Like, I truly am. And listen, I managed to do so for 8 years, right? It's just whenever that MMORPG itch comes back, like, you gotta play it. You gotta play it. And it's not really helping. The only content on my channel is MMORPGs. And the only fun one is World of Warcraft. Like, nothing else just works. I'm not gonna play a Korean gacha MMO. And I'm most certainly not going to play, like, any other low-tier effort MMO out there. It's just not going to happen. For the same reason I'm not playing retail, by the way. Stolen silver? Kekel?
What now?
Dude, what? Dude, who initiated a fucking... Why do you do it now?
Does that better be?
Oh my god, people are gonna infinite RPM. Okay, I'll go to the other quest giver. We'll let people some time to chill.
Who you be?
We'll take this. Whatever the hell this may be.
Hello.
Damn, we dinged? Everything happens so fast in here.
I'm listening.
Apothecary.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Okay, it's a quest we can just fly to. So I think that's fine. Thunder Bluff. Oh shit, I actually don't have my Hearthstone. Okay, never mind, it's fine. We'll get there. We'll do a little bit of a flying session. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the way to tell if MMO will be good is if during development they say the game was good, they had a hard time getting developers to stop playing it. Blizzard developers don't even play their own game anymore. That's what sucks, right? They don't even want to try. They're just so pathetic, man. It's just insane. There's nothing else to say. I really wish, like, this wasn't the only good game in the entire universe. It's just so frustrating. Like, holy. I guess it is what it is. But that being said, have you tried, like, different MMO, guys? Have you tried anything? Any different MMO that tried to make you feel good? Yeah, I can tell because the class balance next patch makes no sense. I need to watch the next patch. Maybe I'll watch it later. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. Definitely. It's just that I don't really care that much about retail, right? So it's kind of like it is what it is. But sure, I guess. See. Okay, we do have a lot of stone talent quests, which are good and appropriately leveled. So let's see. Wait till you hear what I did with the catalyst gear. Ah, man. Not again. Dude, Blizzard has no idea what they're doing with every single patch. They're just throwing stuff around to show you that they changed something, but it's never good. That's the thing. It's all for optics' sake. There's no point of meeting mythic rating either, really? Damn. It's crazy they would treat the game this way. But again, unfortunately, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit. It's just how they operate. It is what it is. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. It's so unfortunate. There you go. And I don't remember these quests. It's been a while. It's been a while since I leveled in Classic, boys. I'm old. Oh, there you go. Shaman Trainer. Thank you. Flame Shock. Flame Shock. I barely have any money. Okay, that's a problem. Well, I do need Flame Tongue. Tremor Totem is good. Yeah, I'll take Tremor.
Walk with the earth.
I need to be pricey.
You wish to speak? May the eternal sun
There we
shine
go.
upon thee.
So I learned Flame Shock too. That's good. Stone Claw Totem. I can put it here. My break is over. I won't be able to chat, but I'll be listening. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I forgot I even have Shamanistic Rage. Bruh. Okay. And, Tremor Totem. Where's the goddamn Tremor Totem? Oh, there he is. Cast. I'll just, I didn't even know where to put it. Let's put it here for now. It's fine.
I can't cast that yet.
Wait, where is the NPC? Oh, it's at the bottom, I think. Anyway, guys, imagine playing World of Warcraft while still criticizing it. A damn shame. We truly reached rock bottom.
Greetings.
Unfortunately. Wait, where was the guy? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I never do that. We can always trust you, Meconium. We know.
I'm listening.
It's okay.
Beware the living.
Give me something good. Agility.
Remember,
Sure. I need that. That's good for me. More infinite buffs. Well, that wasn't really worth it, but I forgot I didn't have my Hearthstone. I'm such an idiot. So let's go and fly back to the crossroads. So anyway, talk to me, guys. Like, why are you being quiet today? What's happening? Even though today's a Tuesday, it should be a good day for streaming. Like Sunday until Thursday. Usually great days. Yeah, my previous stuff didn't seem to show, but yeah, I like tried to say I've been 8+ years as well, and I think MMOs are done. Hopefully Microsoft will fire Blizzard dev activists soon. Copium? Surely. Surely. And yeah, it's crazy how you're so right about this. Like, no new MMO has managed to break the mold. Nothing. And we can go over all the list of new MMOs that came out in that time period. Nothing sticks, man. Like, nothing. It's crazy. No one can replicate World of Warcraft formula. And you know what's funny? The only game that managed to do so got killed by Wrath of the Lich King. I recently played Rift. Not gonna lie, if Rift came out today, I would have played it. I would have played it. I would. But, like, nobody really... Like, that's a crazy part that I'm trying to think. It's like, how... man, I have so many things to say. Like, how this game didn't get its second revival. I don't know. It's just so annoying. I feel like now it's premium time to do so. But I guess it's, like, they already sold the company twice. Or maybe Tryon was always the leader. Like, the original dudes left, and then, try and kind of panic and made the game free to play, and then they just sold it to Gamigo, however you pronounce their name, and the game just completely flattered. By this, flatlined, sorry. Completely flatlined by this point. It's so annoying. Because this game had so much potential. It was such a great game. I enjoyed playing it a lot. It really reminded me of Classic Plus. Did you play Ultima Online back in the day? No, I should try it. Usually I try new MMOs on the weekends, right? Because I have a pretty stable idea of what am I supposed to be doing. But not now, unfortunately. But even though I do think of maybe abandoning Season of Discovery for the sake of TBC, I don't know if Season of Discovery it's worth it. Even though I do enjoy Shaman tanking, it feels like you're beating a dead horse at this point. But at the same time, I really don't want to play TBC again. And that's the huge problem I have with like World of Warcraft in general. There's not a single version I full-heartedly want to play. Like, nothing. Like, I'm not really sure. Like, is there any endgame interesting content for, or maybe hardcore. Maybe we can play hardcore. I guess we might as well. But hardcore is, it doesn't have fresh servers. So I don't think it's, like, good starting hardcore at the moment. Even though I have no problem doing so, it's just, like playing Classic over and over again. It's kind of wild. Barbuck, you died. You already lost the hardcore challenge. As I speak of it, you lost. Which is the crazy part. Hello, thanks for waiting here. Let me do the Fire Tar quests. Oh, not used to playing Affliction? Bruh. I mean, it seems fun in here. I'll give you that. Oh, damn. It took damage of my shield. Okay, let's see. Who do I need to slay? Oh, you?
I'm out of range.
Okay, they were getting giga farmed.
I need to get
Jesus.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, I got it. That was fairly easy. People are fighting with like wolves and shit by their side. It's so cool. I guess we might as well just do that. There's... What the hell is this? Okay, there's a random portal in here. I'll just ignore it. Can we decurse ourselves?
First,
No, it's fair fire.
I don't have a target.
It doesn't work. Yeah, just pull him, just pull him.
Cast that yet.
Take care, brother. I hope you find something else you love to sink your time into. Somehow Warcraft Greatness Return. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Surely we will find, don't worry. Classic Plus will be good. I'm certain of it. I just don't... Jesus, why is so many like, critters in my room? Blizzard is sending their agents. But yeah, guys, do you know if there's interesting content in the endgame of Season of Discovery? Because I really just wanted to try it out. But I don't know if it's worth it at the end. Like, that's the question. Oh, there's so many people here. I think the endgame is the worst part of WoW. Ah, true. Because I don't know if this would be an interesting content. I'd rather just do, like, something else. I do enjoy playing it, but I don't think it's, like, fun watching. That's the real problem. Because people already played it. And there's not a single version of the game that... It's, like, kind of interesting. You're just kind of playing haphazardly. What? Oh, there's a boss in here. The hyperspawning of these creatures is insane. Yeah, they have to do it. They have to hyperspawn. Oh man, I really wish I had Turtle WoW again. It sucks balls. I'm trying to relive my moments in Turtle WoW. But you cannot. Oh shit, I got him.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Just get an Octo? Isn't that like a Chinese server with 300 ping? Or am I wrong about that? Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm uncertain. Wait, where's that idiot boss?
I can't pass that.
Is he here?
That's still recharging.
Oh. Wait, I think I saw him. Oh no, he's dead. Okay. Wait, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think here, boys. I'm trying to think if it's even worth it. We're trying to make it happen. We're trying to make it big. But, like, I gotta be honest, I'm not really sure I'm feeling it. It's just feeling like I'm beating a dead horse at this point. But what can you do but Warcraft? We are indeed doomed to this endless cycle of suffering. Just killing Quillboars. Doing random shit. Well, let me stand in here. I'll go stand in there. What about Kung Fu Pandas? You want me to try Pandaria? Out of all things, you dare offer this to me? Wait, I'll send here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just, yeah. Like, I think we tried. Have you seen the Krillbar ASMR video? Bro, don't do it. But yeah, as I was about to say, like, I just don't know. I'm not feeling Season of Discovery, man. I'm not feeling it. It's not my thing. It's such a lazy attempt at Classic Plus, it's laughable. It's absolutely preposterous. I just wanted to try it for one day. It was okay the first day I played it. Now it's the second day I'm playing it and I'm already tired. All of this is great, but it's the cheapest solution possible to a much larger problem. Blizzard couldn't even pick up the mantle and create a coherent, consistent Classic Plus experience like Turtle WoW or Ascension. Even though Ascension isn't Classic, it's just retail minus. So maybe Turtle is the best example out there. And, like, they couldn't pull it off. They couldn't even make an interesting classless server like Ascension. I guess that's why they're trying to take them down. All of this, I could have modded myself. It's so garbage, and I don't even know anything about modding. And it just feels bad, because I want to enjoy a Blizzard product, but I can't. It's just so boring. I think that Season of Discovery just has been a huge failure. I don't know. Like, what about Kung Fu Pandas? Like, no. And also, like, I'm not going to play Pandaria. I'm not going to play TBC Anniversary, because I already played it when it was re-released the other time. So, we already have 2 servers I'm not willing to touch. You already saw what happened with me in retail. And now Season of Discovery is also boring. So, 4 out of 5 options. We only have Hardcore left. Maybe I'll give it a go. But I'm not usually a hardcore fanatic. Even though it does seem kind of fun. So, we might just give it a whirl. But I don't know, man. I'm just tired. I'm just out of it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I think I'm done. It's the second day of me playing Season of Discovery and I'm already done. I don't know. Like, tell me what you think about it. I just, we would have to lock in. We would. Maybe that would make it more interesting. Sag? Yeah, I mean, listen. I did enjoy playing a Shaman tank. I did enjoy it. Like, that was cool. But Turtle WoW already did it. And it did it way better. Blizzard is just giving you a couple of talents. And they're like, there we go. We made it, Chief. No. Go watch Turtle WoW. Go watch how Turtle Wow did it, learn from them, and then come back to me with a great product. But Blizzard are so infatuated with fridge raiding, cube crawling, and cost be sweet. They are literally incapable of creating a good product. I can't bring myself to play this. It is so goddamn boring. Like, what else can we say, man? Like, what else can we do? I don't want to play anymore. I've already done all of these quests 100 of times, and I have no problem doing them some more. But I don't see how it benefits me. I'm just not having fun. Definitely not with all of these insane buffs and experience boosters and gold earn. It's not fun. It's not classic. It doesn't feel like classic. So I don't really know. I'm actually enjoying it, but I also haven't been spoiled by Turtle Wow. I think that's the key distinction here. That's definitely the key factor. The fact that you didn't play World of Warcraft definitely contributes to you enjoying it. I played Turtle Wow, and I enjoyed it so much, I can't bring myself to enjoy this, because in my mind, I'm constantly comparing between the two. It's like, oh, I'm playing an Enhancement Shaman tank. On paper, great, fantastic. I wanted that for years. Turtle Wow did it better. Turtle Wow did better. I go into a dungeon, it's the same. I go into a dungeon in Turtle World of Warcraft, I don't know what to expect. You get another room, you get another boss, you get a completely different layout. You don't know. There's always something new in every single dungeons you've done. But not here. Here, it's exactly the same, save for maybe a couple of new bosses, and I heard there was like one new dungeon. That's it. Brother, look at Turtle Wow. Whole new zones, whole new dungeons. I don't think that Blizzard will ever manage to reach the level of Stormrot Castle. I don't think they would ever be able to make Dragon's Maw retreat. It will never happen. Yeah, but for me, just Season of Discovery, but faster. I don't have to get the runes. Exactly, yeah. So that's you. Damn, I wished I'd try Turtle. You should. These were the glory days, man. Like, these were the days of glory. And we did not appreciate them enough. It's just, Season of Discovery is just a pale shadow of Turtle Wow. It's not even remotely similar, to be honest. It's just the same thing regurgitated over and over again, and I'm sick of it. There's nothing for me to enjoy here. I think that streamers just created a fake hype to make sure they lured their viewers in for extra views and more money. They essentially wanted to initiate another different vector of the infinite money glitch. So surely they were successful at that, but I don't know. It's not for me. It's definitely not for me. I wish I loved it. I tried to get into it. It was fun playing a little bit of a Shaman tank. But it already ran its course. I'm done. I'm just completely done. Yeah, it's nothing else to say, really. There's nothing else to say. Nice breakdancing. Anything you have to add? Yeah, we might try hardcore, by the way. We might just give it a go. Just because it sounds a little bit more exciting. But even then, it's not, was fun? True. It was. It was. But I'm thinking how to summarize this. Just kind of feels bad, man. To leave it all laying out there. Like, I don't know. Nothing is exciting, man. I'm trying to think. Nothing is exciting. And I think, like, viewers feel it as well. On first day, we had a lot of viewers because, you know, it was the first day excitement. But now, nobody's even watching. Like, I don't think it's interesting content whatsoever. Like, clearly. It's not managing to pull off anyone. It's just too boring, man. It's just too boring. Like, the first day I streamed Season of Discovery, we had a lot of viewers. I think people enjoyed it, maybe because of that initial first day hype. People were kind of into it. But now the disillusion started to settle in, and nobody wanted to watch that anymore. It's not fun. You can barely see anyone interacting. You can barely see any response to it. Even the YouTube videos aren't that great about Season of Discovery. I think it's just like major streamers creating their own hype that kind of managed to work for them. But for all the other people, they just don't enjoy Season of Discovery. It's just the same thing over and over again. And it certainly didn't help that it's not really a fresh server. It's just a regurgitated server everything is already done in here. So you're kind of playing for, you know, I don't know why, just for the sake of streamers. I'm not really sure. It's very, very weird, but I guess it worked for them, so hey, that's kind of nice. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Like, clearly you guys aren't engaged either. I'm not engaged. If I was having fun, I would have played it. Like, I don't care. But I'm not having fun. I'm just not having fun. There's nothing exciting for me. I think that's the worst problem. I have nothing to pump myself up for. I have nothing to psych myself up for. It's in Turtle WoW, I constantly wanted to explore the unknown. In Season of Discovery, the unknown doesn't exist. Not because it's already been played 100 of times, but because it's not interesting. Maybe Blizzard changed a few layouts. Maybe Blizzard changed a raid and added a dungeon. Sure, like changed one boss or something. It's not interesting. It's definitely not enough to hook me in and keep me continue playing what I've already played 100 of times before. And it's just not enough. Try hardcore, it's really fun. We will try hardcore. I mean, my sub is about to like run out anyway, so I might as well, right? It doesn't even matter, but I won't be renewing my sub. I can tell you this for certain. I won't be renewing my sub. But since I had the other sub like going anyway, it's just, you know, I don't want to play retail. So I just thought I'd spend it on Season of Discovery. And even that was worse. I completely agree, maybe hardcore can add a layer of excitement. Surely. So I might just do a hardcore run until my sub runs out, and we'll see how far we reach. And we'll see if engagement will be high. We'll try it. For sure we'll try it. But, like, I don't know. What's your opinion on Season of Discovery? I'm interested. You guys have tried it? Like, what do you think? Maybe I'm the only one here. Maybe it's actually very fun. And I'm missing something. Even though I'm pretty sure I won't. It just, it's very tedious. I'm liking it. Okay, sure. That's cool. That's cool. You're allowed to be wrong in here. That's completely fine. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, if you enjoy it, that's great. That's honestly great. I just personally don't see the reason for it. I think that this is a very, very lazy attempt at trying to make Classic Plus. I'm also playing with people. It's just that I don't enjoy this. I'm just trying it since I didn't play it last time. Yeah, I can understand that. I can see that. I mean, look, this entire system is such... Oh my god, it's so lazy. That's what drives me crazy. But again, this is me constantly comparing to Turtle WoW. Even Ascension Mystic Table system was 10 times better. It was way more fun in my opinion. You had something to look out for, you had insane drops. Ascension World of Warcraft used to have this rune system, but it worked completely different. Completely different from how this is working. I don't like the fact that you just click and you drag it, and that's it. Now, it is cool because you have to earn these runes, and you have to do certain quests to achieve them, and that's great. I think that's really awesome. But it's just not enough. It's not enough. And Ascension WoW did it really better. I guess that's why Blizzard tried to take them too. So anyway, guys, I think that I'm kind of out of it. We're gonna try hardcore one day, but it's definitely not going to be Season of Discovery anymore. Yeah, it's low effort, exactly. Yeah. It's low effort, exactly. And that's all that Blizzard can pull off, right? They can't do anything else. Blizzard will always opt for the path of least resistance. Oh, you want Classic Plus? Well, okay, let's just give you a few runes that changes your build. Cool, great. It's not the Classic Plus. It's not even remotely close. We want new zones. We want stuff to be excited for. We want new items. We want new NPCs. We want new stories. We want Classic Plus. Season of Discovery is nothing remotely close to it. It's something that could have been modded by a single person. It is what it is. But again, just another lazy attempt from Blizzard, getting more money out of you. I still have a bit of copium that Blizzard will deliver with Classic Plus, but I kind of know they won't. Damn. You think that's a little bit of copium? That's copium, hopium, and delirium, my brother. But I understand, you know, it's wishful thinking, but I wish Blizzard would deliver on Classic Plus too. And I really wish they would do that, because Turtle WoW existed, and now they know what they need to do to make it work. Just copy Turtle WoW. If Blizzard would copy Turtle WoW, literally, I will give them money and say, thank you, Blizzard, and that's it. Really, in all honesty, I will give them my money People will give them their money willingly, will say thank you, Blizzard, and that's the end of the story. We'll have fun, everything will be good again. Now, for the future, how Blizzard are going to maintain it, that I do not know. Monetization, I think it will have, it will definitely have the WoW token day one, and I'm 99% sure they will make like Epic Edition with early access and cash up mounts. I'm not 100% sure, 99% sure they would do that. 99% sure. Yeah, it's basically was modded by a single person. I'm not even surprised. I haven't checked that, so I don't want to just, you know, throw that statement out there without confirming it. But I wouldn't doubt it. It looks like it. Because that's what Blizzard do. Most of their team is working on the current retail cash up mount. They don't work on this game. They don't care about this game. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. They care about making low effort money. But I'm out of it. I'm just so tired of every single Blizzard product out there. It's crazy you have 5 different versions of the game and I don't want to play anything. I don't want to play any of it. Save for hardcore, maybe. Because everything is the same uninspiring, unoriginal crap we've already played 100 of times before. So I don't want to play something that I already played. And I don't want to play retail. Because I wish I did not play that. So I don't know what to do. I'm at odds here. And I guess playing other MMOs have been fine for me. But at the end of the day, what I've loved doing and what I do best is World of Warcraft content. Like, I played Guild Wars 2. It's fun, but it's not World of Warcraft. I played Rift. It's fun. It's not World of Warcraft. I played FF14. It's fun. It's not World of Warcraft. So what do? I just keep on grinding and keep on watching WoW old videos until I die? Like, what am I supposed to do? But anyway, I've been talking about this long enough. I guess we're just gonna watch some more WoW videos, because that's the only hope we have left until Classic Plus. And at least we have fun doing that. So I guess that's, you know, that's gotta mean something. It is what it is, boys. We're cooked. What? Age of Conan, bro? Nah. Like, nah. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. But, yeah. Let's just quit. I'll try to find an interesting WoW video I had stored up. It's old school MMO with proper lore. Yeah, I've watched it. It doesn't look like my my sort of thing, you know? For some reason. What the hell is going on? Wait, what is this? Wait, let me return the soft mellow music. Wait, let me find that video. I'll try to find that video, guys. What the hell is that? Okay, oh, yeah, I found it. I found it.
As BlizzCon 2020.
Okay, wait, I'll swap it out. There we go. Now you can see it. Now you can see it, boys. It's all good. I wanted to watch this.
Six approaches. Classic Plus is close.
Okay, it's not too loud. Okay, great.
As Blizz.
Let me disable the music. We can watch it together now. There we go. All better. All better. So, we have this. Imagine. We're about to ruin Classic Plus. When did it came out? Oh, 2 days ago. Damn. For some reason, I thought it came out like a couple of hours ago, but sure. Okay, maybe I was wrong about that. I'm a little bit senile. It is what it is, guys. The age is doing a thing. So anyway, yeah. Since we quit Season of Discovery, let's just watch another World of Warcraft video coping about Classic Plus being good. But actually, this video is about we're about to ruin Classic Plus, which is interesting. So yeah, I guess it is what it is. Since we quit Season of Discovery, we're just about to watch more Classic Plus Hopium videos. This is about, we're about to ruin Classic Plus. Surely, he doesn't mean us coping so hard, Blizzard is doomed to fail us because they're so incompetent, they cannot even create a good Classic Plus experience after copying Turtle WoW.
As BlizzCon 2026 approaches, Classic Plus is closer than ever. But recent events prove
It
that
is.
there is a very high risk of Classic Plus going to fail. And it's not because Blizzard is going to ruin it, it's because we are. As the famous game design quote goes, given the opportunity,
Who's we?
players will optimize the fun out of a game. And unfortunately, that
Yeah, but never forget about the first part of that sentence. Given the opportunity. Blizzard is constantly giving the opportunity to players because they don't bother to encrypt their code. It's being data mined within the first 2 minutes of it coming out, and they don't bother to actually hide any information. They have so many leakers out there, and it's completely on Blizzard. So, what are we talking about here? It's not only the player's fault, it's Blizzard. I'm not saying that the players are completely absolved of all sin. Obviously, players optimize the fun out of anything, but Blizzard are enabling that. So we also need to keep that in mind.
exact thing is looking like it's about to happen in Classic Plus, but it's actually not too late. And that's why I've made this video, because if we don't realize the dangerous difference there is between what we think we want and what the game actually needs,
You think you do, but
then
you don't.
Classic Plus will never become a success. To understand what I mean, we have to go a bit back in time, back to 2004, and understand what made Classic such a good game to begin with. Back then, a group of guys who absolutely loved the Dungeons & Dragons campaigns wanted us all to experience the same journey, but just as a video game. You see, the fun in a Dungeons & Dragons campaign doesn't come from
You know it's good when every single man in this room is bald and over 50. You know this D&D game is going to be fire.
what happens after the journey ends, but rather the
Yeah,
journey
they're playing
throughout,
D&D. It
and all
looks
the
so much
obstacles
fun.
that the heroes must overcome. And that's why they decided to create World of Warcraft, a game that was purposely made full of friction. Things such as learning weapon skills, traveling by foot, and completing lengthy, multi-zone class quests were all designed to make the world feel massive and your character's progression to feel very, very earned. Rewards simply took months, and leveling from 1 to 60 was a core feature of the game. All of this
Yes.
combined meant that
Imagine making an MMORPG about the leveling and about the entire journey you went through and not about the end game. Damn, that's crazy. I wish they implemented that with retail, but they never will. Now retail is all about the end game infinite grind loop. It's all about Diablo style of cyclical gameplay that resets itself every couple of months, and that's it. They don't care about the journey. The journey doesn't even make sense anymore. If you're a new player, try to make sense of World of Warcraft, and I'll promise you, you never even get 1% of the lore done. Why? Because Blizzard deliberately did not fix their broken leveling system for years.
World of Warcraft had such an immersive world, and it consumed people to play for literally up to at least 10 hours a day, and I'm guilty of that too. But as time went on, the famous game design quote from Soren became true. You see, players started reaching max level in weeks instead of months, which was a huge problem because Blizzard had spent most of their energy and time on creating a very immersive journey, meaning that players had not much left to do at max level, but we wanted more, and of course, we were very willing to pay for it. Now, to solve this, Blizzard listened to the community, so they started developing and introducing more and more endgame-oriented content, from systems to raids and PvP challenges, just to keep us entertained. But slowly, throughout many years, the game would change for the worse, because it became less and less about the journey itself, and more about min-maxing your character and optimizing your gear for even just the smallest percentage upgrade.
But that's Blizzard's fault. It's not the player fault. I mean, yes, players did want some of it, but Blizzard didn't have to listen to everything. If you're listening to every single wish and whim of your player base, you're stupid, and you don't know how to develop a game. Players, opinions needs to be heard. They don't have to be implemented every single time. You kind of have to listen to both sides and draw your own conclusion based on the knowledge you have. It's that simple, honestly. And also, whenever Blizzard saw things were turning sour, they could always go back. But no, they chose to double down every single expansion until we reached an inevitable cascade that led to retail World of Warcraft today. And that's the problem. They can easily go back. You think they cannot disable Raider IO? You think they can disable all of these add-ons? I mean, how long have we cried out for add-ons to be disabled until they actually implemented some of it in Midnight? How long? It's been over 8 years. I've quit during BFA and people then ask for it. So they only implemented it now? That's a Blizzard issue. It's not a player issue. Like, they can easily go back. They can easily just copy Turtle WoW and make millions of money, but they choose not to. Because Blizzard are always opting for the path of least resistance because they're incompetent and lazy. All they care about is assigning all of their crew and all of their team on the next cash op skin.
Just to beat a timer. But that's why people were ecstatic back in 2019 when Blizzard re-released the classic version of the game.
Yeah,
Essentially,
what are we talking about? Oh, how much I love Blizzard.
Giving us that immersive experience and focus on the journey back. But the problem is just that you can take the player out of the min-maxing game, but you can't take the min-maxing game out of the player. As players had played WoW for so many years and started reaching max level in no time, we, the players, essentially felt like something was missing. Because we had told Blizzard that we explicitly wanted the old version of the game with no changes, which meant that we couldn't measure our progress through systems that we had grown used to. And that's when we slowly started to ruin the experience of Classic.
There's lots of computer-generated boards in Warcraft that die with just one blow. Dude, boards are only worth 2 experience points apiece. Do you know how many we would have to kill to
That was such a great episode.
5,340,285.
Players invented the term parsing, which meant to just go to extreme lengths to optimize even the...
It means completely take the sweat off your balls and display it on graph. That's what it means. And it definitely ruined Classic.
Slightest percentage of gear upgrades and buffs to clear the endgame raids as fast as possible. People will literally stay locked out saving their characters' buffs just to clear Blackwing Lair 10 seconds faster than last week. Even PvP became nothing as it was intended, because the fastest way to collect honor would be to enter as many battlegrounds as you possibly could, but stay AFK. The whole idea of PvP and fighting other players literally meant nothing. But in the meantime, the retail version of the game was actually still going on, and Blizzard had already become very aware of what made Classic so good. And since they wanted to make retail just as good as Classic again, well, they started reintroducing friction into retail. Do you remember Covenants? We hated it because we were forced to make a choice between role-playing and optimizing our character. So Blizzard had to give up.
You always picked how would they call? I even forgot, like the Blood guys, right? Because they had the most broken ability ever. I guess it kind of depended, but Paladins were insane before they fixed them. You could have played Holy Paladin and deal more damage than the top DPS. You were the top DPS. It was insane. Yeah, min-maxers ruins everything, obviously. But the thing is, you create an ecosystem for min-maxers to ruin everything. That's the problem. You don't have to do that. I mean, if min-maxer, want to parse in Classic, I think that's fine. Like, let them do that. But if you create parsing, if you make parsing like the golden standard that everyone has to uphold, that's become a major issue. And Blizzard are currently cultivating these people. So yeah.
Up and just abandon them.
No Twitch stream? I am on Twitch.
Flying by gating it behind an achievement that would take months to complete, just to make the world feel alive and massive again. But we rioted, and so Blizzard had to give up on the restriction. And this is where we have a huge problem with Classic Plus. Because if it's friction that we need in order to make the game feel like a journey and an immersive world that we actually want to spend time in, but we as the players reject Blizzard's every attempt at reintroducing friction to the game, then how can they know which features to add and which features not to add? Now, to answer this,
Well, weapon skill is not that important. Like, you can take it off. Most of the people won't even pay attention. Like, it's really not that important. Yeah, it doesn't matter what Blizzard does, they will find a way to min-max. Yeah, so just ignore them. That's what I'm saying. Listen, min-maxers always existed. They predated time itself, okay? Min-maxers exist in every single scene you'll ever do. It's not even about video games. Min-maxers are just, like, they're doing it for the sake of doing it. So you might as well just ignore them. Just keep them as the 1% and never adhere to their words. Just let them play the game, let them do what they do, and just make sure that your 70 to 80% of players in the middle actually have fun.
I want to show you something, because in an attempt to solve this, another WoW Classic fan called Jordan, or better known as Jordy, made a massive community-driven survey to find out what we want. And he got over 300,000 responders. But in his supposedly successful attempt, it has become very clear that we don't even know what we want.
When I took this survey, I was like, oh my god.
Again, you're listening to a streamer. Oh, it's so annoying. What do you mean we? Do you think Zaryu is we? Zaryu isn't we. It's a one individual. Like, it's not me, it's not you, it's not everyone else. Like, just, like, please, let's just stop, dude. Like, let's just stop. Stop adhering to streamers' every whim. It's so cringe and pathetic. And don't get me wrong, like, I like Zaryu, he's a phenomenal streamer, like, clearly, but he's a one person, okay? It's just, we's just these people communities. I bet that most of these people aren't 100% like Zaryu. They're not mindless drones, even though everyone's botting on Twitch. Listen, it's a fact, right? But, like, most of these people don't think like him. Most people, if you gave them the exact same quiz, they would have had different answers. Maybe 70% of it was similar, but it still means that 30% was different. And that means a lot. So stop listening to streamers and make sure, and turning them into like hive minds and we need to make sure that they are satisfied because they are the core pillars of our game. No, just no.
Yes, Blizzard is gonna see this and we're gonna be able to have proof and say, look, this is what we want, Blizzard, now you can do it. In reality, after looking at this data, it's like, it's Blizzard proving to us that we don't know what we want.
Also streamers naturally just influence their audience, true. Like, you can think something and then Mr. Streamer say another thing and you're like, oh damn, maybe I need to think like Mr. Streamer. Like, that is absolutely true.
Now let me show you exactly why Saru is right. Because if we look at the raw data from the survey that Jordan had made, it is a complete contradiction. We're begging Blizzard for an improved but still old school classic experience. Yet
Yes.
look at what we're voting for. 50% is open to increased experience gains and wants attunements to dungeons and raids to either be removed or just majorly simplified. And 52%.
I don't think they want to be majorly simplified. And again, you can hit like a both-way solution. I think the way that attunements should be done is they need to be very tedious like the old days, but they should be account-wide. Like, you should have the achievement system, and once I do, for example, Onyxia attunement, I go through the hassle, I do all the dungeons, all of the quests, I get it unlocked as an achievement on my account, and whenever I open an ult, I just get it for free. Every single time. And by the way, they did that. They did that with TBC. You don't have to push keys anymore. You only have to do it once. So they already experimented with it. And that's great. It's working. People are clearly responding to it.
And voted for fast travel to be implemented. You see, by demanding to be this involved,
Nobody wants that. What? Wait, what?
voted.
Should certain fast travel options be unlocked? Well, again, the question is so ominous. Should certain fast travel, you know how broad that is? Fast travel can go from I can take a portal to I literally open the map, click on something, and I instantly there. So it can mean so many different things, right? It can also mean like faster transportation, faster tram, let's say between Stormwind and Ironforge. It can mean so many things. So the question itself is problematic. It's very vague.
For fast travel to be implemented. You see, by demanding to be this involved in the development of Classic Plus, we're essentially working against the game's original vision, and we're making it literally impossible for Blizzard to make the right choices. And
no, it's not. TurtleWow did it. It's not impossible, man. Like, I'm sorry. I know it looks like I'm constantly clowning on this guy. Like, he's a phenomenal content creator. I've already reacted to his stuff. He's great. But it's simply not true. It's simply not true. TurtleWow existed. It had 500,000 players worldwide concurrently playing. We did it. Classic Plus existed, and it was great. It was taken away from us, and now it's Blizzard's responsibility to bring it back. And they need to make sure it's not the laziest DI millennial coded trash they've been delivered to us all throughout the years. No, they actually need to make it good.
history will literally just repeat itself. Over time, the risk of us turning Classic Plus into something like retail by optimizing the fun out of the game is bigger than ever. But there's actually a solution to this, because according to one of the creators of Path of Exile, Chris Wilson, the absolute worst thing you can do is survey your players and ask them what they want.
Because when you ask players how
There
to
you go.
improve the game's design in broad, solution-seeking surveys, you risk looking like you lack vision, you create expectations, you gather distorted information, and you can end up making worse decisions for the game as a result. But there's a big difference between listening to feedback and asking players to help you decide what your vision for the game should be.
Exactly. Because players don't know how it is like to develop a game, and they don't know what makes a game tick. Like, players aren't game developers. You can be a really great gamer, but it doesn't turn you immediately into, like, a really great designer. There's a huge distinction there. There's a huge disparity there, which, again, most players don't understand. So you definitely need to listen to the feedback, but don't implement it verbatim. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. Also, this man is like legendary. Go watch his channel. Like, he's truly is the peak game designer.
Now, it all boils down to this. Surveys such as the one that Jordy made ask the players to provide solutions, but instead, it should ask us to highlight the problems. The reason why we look like we don't know what we want is, according to Chris, because we as the players are inherently just selfish. And that's exactly why we see half the player base voting to skip the XP grind, and the majority begging for summoning stones and fast travel. When handed the power, we will always vote against friction. But this isn't just a theory, because someone else already tried to make Classic Plus with the exact approach that he describes.
Really?
And it worked. Now, most of you have heard about...
I mean, wait, weren't Jagex doing this, the developers of RuneScape? I mean, aren't they doing this right now? Aren't they continuously asking the players what they want to see inside of the game? But I don't know if they implement it like one for one, or maybe they do other things, but I know they're taking surveys, and I know they're listening to the community.
Turtle WoW. One of the most
I'm
famous
just not sure
private
on
servers started
and
as
there
a
we go.
passion project by a group of die-hard WoW fans who saw themselves create an alternative version of Classic. They used their own knowledge of the pains of the original game to develop what is now actually considered one of the best versions of Classic, but that was up until recently. May 15th, 2026, the servers went permanently offline. You see, Blizzard has been sending out cease and desists left and right to every private server out there, making a game that even resembles a slight bit of what Classic Plus is supposed to be.
Good old Blizzard.
WoW. Some speculate that it's very likely that Blizzard is trying to clear
Hey, if you can't beat them, just sue them.
out their competition before they announce their own Classic Plus. But by doing so, Blizzard has actually made it more important than ever that they get this right. Because now, the only way to play an improved version of Classic and essentially World of Warcraft will have to be the version of the game that they decide to make. Which brings me back to the core question of this video. Will Classic Plus be a major success, or will it miserably fail? If Saru, Soren, and Chris are actually right, then we don't actually know what we want. Because it's in our true nature to vote against friction, which is what makes the game good. And that's why the success of Classic Plus will ultimately rely on Blizzard to ask us where the problems lie, and never what the solutions might be.
I mean, I think he's wrong about that too. I did that survey. I remember reading the results. I literally have a video of it too on my channel. I don't remember players voting against friction. I think he just took really two specific examples and kind of put them on display. I don't think that's true. At least I don't remember it.
Just because we tell them what we want doesn't necessarily mean that it's what's best for us in the game. Now I can't help but wonder, was J. Allen Brack to some extent right and knew about this?
He was literally proven wrong a few years after, and it was so good that he was the one who announced vanilla. The guy who told everyone you think you do but you don't was dead wrong, and he was embarrassed publicly on stage when everyone and their mothers replayed Classic Plus.
When he was
Classic, sorry. I added the plus because, you know, it is what it is. I'm too high on copium.
asked whether they would re-release the Classic game, but with no changes, essentially being a world full of friction.
Have you ever thought about adding servers for previous
There it is.
expansions as they were then?
No. And by the way, you don't want to do that either. You think you do, but you don't.
Thank you for watching, and I think...
Man, that's a classic. Okay, it seemed to be the end of the video. Great video by this guy. I'm going to leave a link in the description so you guys can watch it for yourself. Give him a like. Truly a phenomenal content creator. There we go. Wait, players voted pay to win for RuneScape? Really? Okay, I guess it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I think we'll call it in early for the stream. I had a plan to play Season of Discovery, but clearly that's not going to happen. So I'm just going to take a moment and chill. And we're going to come back strongly tomorrow with more WoW videos, surely. And, sorry, and I guess Where Winds Meet. Tomorrow will be Where Winds Meet Day. We'll solely focus on that. So yeah, this says thank you. Thank you guys for showing up. It's going to be fun next, like the next couple of days. We're going to have a good one. Since I think we're going to start Friday. Friday we're going to try something a little bit new. We're going to see what's up. I'm going to cook a special, don't worry. Thank you guys for being part of it. Thank you for following on Twitch. I'll see you very, very soon. Sorry for a short stream. It just, you know, a season of discovery got me good. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.